Andy, but I don't know if I was in person. I know I was going to mock before I left, but I want to be mocking when she was teaching.
Oh, she only had one person on Zoom when she stayed?
Yeah. Should I just stick this forward?
No. Yeah, 25. Okay, thank you. I'm hoping this weekend, I'm hoping with all like the,
Is it time right now?
you know, it's New Year's Eve, but I'm a Capricorn, Dad's a Capricorn, I don't want another Capricorn. So I'm trying to like push it to happen this week. Only it's gonna happen. There. Oh, more like it sounds.
Yeah.
Olivier?
No, Mathers.
Okay. Well, that's my son, almost my son's name. Oh, yeah, you're good. You've got 8 left. You're welcome.
My friend was supposed to come with me.
Yep.
I texted her and was like, hey, like, right? She texted me and walking up the stairs. Okay. That would be nice. She can come late. I mean, if she's okay with that.
Okay.
I'll leave the door open if, you know.
She bought the 10 class card with. Are you Jackie?
Yeah.
Okay, you had to call my friend Sam and
Oh,
I.
yeah. Yeah.
Because it wasn't working that night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave the door open. She can, if she wants to pop in here a little late.
How are you?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
I don't know what dream that is, but
Yeah.
doing something.
Could be a lot worse.
It could be a lot worse. I totally agree. Totally agree. Where's that adapter thing? Huh? Okay. Which one? Well, they're all heated. Is it Andrea's? She makes it really hot. I'll look to see.
It was like
Too hot. Yeah, she gets nuts with the. Oh, it was Kelly on Monday night.
But also, like, we don't want to do yoga, so we're like looking around like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, and it's overwhelming. Like your first, I'd say really first 5 times, because especially if you're not used to the heat can be like, it can stop you. Like, you know, and I felt when I first started doing it, like claustrophobic. I was like, what are these people doing? These people are crazy. Yeah.
Like I started feeling like I was like gonna get sick. Like
Yeah, it's normal.
I was like, I came out here like,
And you're doing something new, so you're like, your adrenaline's going, and just hang in there. And I promise you, it gets a lot smoother.
going to yoga one time at like a bar over in Deland.
Oh, I've done that.
She kept here at me, and I was like,
That's
you know,
enticing.
thank you.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
she didn't have a ride. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm like, I'll try it. And we're standing up music all night.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Which you probably didn't.
No, you're not.
There you go.
I didn't know what they were doing. They were all like, okay.
That's great. That's fun. Good morning, Kevin. What'd you say? Oh, that's funny. Oh, I can't do this until I get the adapter. Fuck. Oh, wait, yes, I can. That's not gonna work. Okay. So I need the adapter to go from small to big. Okay. Say just one thing after the other. I didn't know that this was an older thing, but all I need is this to
I might even
this.
have one of these things.
I ordered some. They'll be here Sunday. Other ones like that too. I didn't realize this one was. So I only ordered one, but I ordered another one. Hey.
So, where's that little power thing, the black thing? So, we'll have to Google this.
So that'll just charge it though.
But it's giving, now this, the lookup I did was to get it to be a lightning. I'm trying to think what else we had required it. So we
The Ethernet is the main thing that we need, which goes in there. So I just need a lightning to the 330 Pro. Yeah. I think I have one actually too. And I ordered one for New Smyrna because New Smyrna's iPad, I thought this was a newer one, but I guess it's not. It does. I've been troubleshooting it for the last few days and it seems like, correct, I know.
You've done that at home?
I Googled and it said that it would, but I can't do it until I have something to hardwire it.
What home you have one? You have a modem. You have something like this.
Yeah, but I don't have a USB. I mean, I don't have an Ethernet that goes into it. I need,
One of these things.
yes, so that's what I had to order. And I ordered that yesterday.
Okay.
Yes,
And I'll look in my pile of junk.
okay,
Because I figured I kind of threw away my stuff that had this on it.
right, so did I. But I think I have a little one that has this and then the other side attaches to that.
I'm almost certain I have one of these that are had at least. Because I try to watch TV minority,
Right,
try to do that. So
I turn this off. So if it doesn't work, though, I'll return this and get a
yeah.
newer one.
So yeah, you just gotta take through your bag of tricks.
Okay.
But on the bag of tricks, it said we needed to do this or this.
Yeah, and then the Ethernet goes in there and that plugs right in.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll and my thought on it was, boy, it'd be nice to have an extension cord, so we don't have to have all this next to on that little stand. Have a long lightning cord, or the old 32 pin. You follow?
Yeah, but what is it going to connect to?
Well,
Oh,
just,
it can.
like from here to there. Male, female.
Okay.
Female.
Yeah.
male.
Okay. Okay.
It would be nice. So just
Correct. There's not a bunch of strings.
without it all being in.
So, have the answers.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll text you when I get home. I'll take my bag of tricks. Hey, how are you doing?
When did you guys get back? Yesterday or Wednesday?
Yeah, we got back.
No breaks. should probably go.
Our chef was pretty awesome.
You hire him there?
No, he was included.
Oh, in the house?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
cool.
had a manager, a cleaning lady, a driver, and a chef all included.
Nice.
Yeah. His name was Yogi. Like, what? I need to.
Is that his real name?
Yes, that was his real name.
Yeah.
He literally came every, like, just had a joint in his mouth the entire time.
Stop.
When he was cooking, after.
Stop.
Andre said he would like leave just joints. He's like, nobody does that. You don't just leave them joints. I asked her, I said, how was it? She sent me this funny emoji of Homer Simpson, like, evaporating into a bunch of weed. She's like, we smoked a lot. I was like, hands. Here you go. Oh yeah. Just a little bit. Not every night like they did. But Andre gave me a couple shotguns.
Okay. Nice.
Because I was like, because I remember when I went there, because we did senior trip.
Oh, that's where you were.
All the time.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, and he was like his little marijuana.
That's great. Hi guys, can you hear me? We're missing a few people, but that's okay. You guys have any requests? Request? Low back? Okay. Anything else? Can you see? All right, I guess you can see that. Anybody out there? Anyone? No. Okay. All right, low back and VinYin, I guess. So let's start in the seated position. Is your friend coming? She's not gonna come, okay. So if you wanna prop up on a block to kind of open your hips a little bit more, you can. If you're comfortable on your shins, you can sit there, crisscross, applesauce. And then just close the eyes and kind of tap into your posture. Let's try not to slouch. So lengthen through the spine. We do that best by rooting our sit bones down into the earth, drawing the navel back towards the spine and knitting the ribs in. Chins parallel to the earth. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Soften the eyes. And just start to quiet. So notice any sensations in the body, good, bad, indifferent, comfortable, uncomfortable, tension, looseness. Notice without judgment or without creating any stories about it. Notice your breath. Maybe identifying what nostril is more open or more dominant. And then just take a moment to let go of any expectations of yourself, of me, of the class, of your practice, even going a little further of your day. It's nice to set goals. It's nice to have to-dos, but then release how you get there. Release how they get done. Release the attachment to the outcome. And then with that, also Release the journey to get here. Good morning, bad morning, indifferent morning. Just let it go. Past is the past. And when we take a moment to kind of cultivate this, we're cultivating the practice of yoga. Slowing the fluctuations of the mind, which bring us in the past or the future. And really allowing ourselves to embrace and harness the moment at hand. You know, it's a practice. It's not something we can just say we want and we get. It takes awareness, takes discipline, takes focusing, fine-tuning the mind. So one tool to do that, and the tool we focus on most in yoga, or at least at the studio, is the breath. So let's exhale all the air out of our lungs on your next breath out. And then just start to take a slow inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 5, 4, lengthen nice and tall, lengthen through the back of the neck. As you exhale, stay in that length, just knit the ribs, navel back towards the spine, softening through the jaw, releasing any tension. Let's take 3 more. Again, inhale. Ujjayi breath has a slight constriction in the back of the throat. If you practice that, come into that. As you exhale, let everything go. 2 more. Again, inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath. Again, inhale. And exhale. We're going to continue that breath, just add movement. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. As you exhale, soft twist to the right. So stay long in the spine, keep the chin parallel to the earth, keep the ribs knitted in. And then inhale back through center. Exhale, soft twist to the other side. Again, inhale through center, look up. Even if the eyes are closed, just take the chin up. And then exhale, twist. Again, inhale. Exhale, twist it out. And come back through center. Inhale, the arms come up. Draw that divine guidance into your heart. Bow the chin. Take a moment, just set your intention, your Sankopa for the day, for the practice, for the next 75 minutes. You choose the depth of it. And then inhale, the arms come back up overhead. As you exhale, let's bring the arms behind us and just start to kind of take a cat-cow. Lift up with the chest, gaze up, keep the shoulders away from the ears, expanding through the belly. And then as you exhale, grab the knees, round the spine, draw everything back. Let's keep the hands on the knees. Again, inhale, cow pose, drop the belly or expand through the belly, look up. And then exhale, cat. Round it out, draw it in, tuck the chin. 1 more time, inhale, lift up through the chest, take the gaze up. And then exhale, draw it in, round. Back to your neutral spine. Take the right hand to the opposite ear, a little neck stretch here. So if you're on your shins, you can always take the left fingers under the left shin or even the left butt cheek. Just kind of pull down. Notice if you naturally kind of dump in that lower back. Sit the sit bones down, draw the ribs in. Tuck that chin down slightly, take a breath. And then go ahead and switch other side. Nice little neck stretch, draw that right shoulder down. Breathing into that space, the scallions on the neck. And then drop the chin. 1 more breath. And go ahead and release. Take a couple neck rolls from side to side. If it feels safe, you can drop the neck back. And then reverse it. And then bring the arms out in front of us. We'll come right into downward facing dog. So find the foundation, spread the fingers nice and wide. Flatten the hands out as much as you can. It's a little grip with the mat. You're pressing the mat away. That's what lifts the hips up. So you're lengthening through spine. Draw the heels down towards the mat. Just do whatever feels good to you. What is your body calling to you? Maybe you bend the legs, walking your dog. Maybe you come up onto the toes and drop the heels over to one direction. Take 2 more breaths. Just explore. One more breath here. And then let's all come up high on the tippy toes. Bend the knees. Just hover them above the mat. Good. And straighten the legs. Let's lift the hips back up high. And then press the heels down low. Take the right leg up. Yawn it open. You guys know the drill. Drop the foot, lift the knee. Circle it out if that's what feels good to you. If not, just stay in the stillness in the pose. Reverse that rotation of the knee. And then with our breath, let's inhale, straighten the legs, square everything off. Exhale, draw it in knee to nose. You're mimicking that cat-like spine. Round, tuck, kiss the knee if you can. Inhale high and bring it through for dragon pose. Foot will come to the outer edge of that right hand. Where is my water? Oh, I didn't bring it in. Damn it. All right, couple breaths here. About 3 more breaths. Or maybe you're reaching for the back foot. Maybe you're on the elbows. 2 more. Focus on the breath, especially with our simple movements that we're holding. 1 more breath. Let's bring the hands back towards the mat. Heel toe the foot in. Front foot meets the back. Come to a forward fold, top of your mat. When you get there, interlace the hands behind you. Bend the legs as much as you need to. Honor your hamstrings. Relax your neck. Think forehead towards your shins. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Draw the belly up and in. Draw the energy up and in from the soles of the feet. 1 more breath. Go ahead and release the hands. Grab opposite elbows here. Shake the head, yes and no. Let's end with a great big yes, yes, yes. You want to sway side to side, maybe into the heels or the toes. 1 more breath. Go ahead and release the hands on the exhale. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roll up nice and slow. So vertebrae by vertebrae, you're stacking, articulating. Once the head comes up, the arms will continue. Maybe look up, maybe go back. And then exhale, right back down, fold forward. Inhale again, flat back, lengthen. Let's move with our breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just walk the feet back. Come up high on the tippy toes. Strap the heels over to the right. Little side body stretch in the left. Nice. Inhale back through center, high on the tippy toes, and then drop the heels over to the other side. Beautiful. And then high through the center, downward dog, press the heels down. On your inhale, take the left leg up. Same thing here, point flex, circle, and then bend the leg. Just start to open through that left side body, that left hip joint, your psoas, maybe circling it out, maybe just pausing. If you are circling, reverse. And then your next breath, let's inhale, straighten the legs, square it off. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale up. Bring it through for dragon pose. Foot gently taps to the outside of that left hand. And then just simulate. Repeat what you did on the other side right here. It's about 4 breaths. So see if you can maintain your awareness and your focus by concentrating on those 4 breaths. Inhale and breathing in. Exhale and breathing out. Or maybe inhale your mantra, repeat it, and then exhale, let it go. 2 more. One more breath. Nice job, guys. Bring the hands back to the mat. Heel toe the foot in. This time, high plank. So front foot slides back to meet the back. You can tap down to the knees if you need that. But then let's get some awareness in our plank. Press the mat away from the hands. You should feel your shoulder blades, your scapulas in the back start to separate, start to part. You're rounding out. Knit the ribs in. Navel back towards the spine. Squeeze the inner thighs together. You're on the balls of the feet, pressing energy through the heel. A little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Good. One more breath. Deep inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, you choose. Nice. Inhale through cobra. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Good. Exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. Nice form, everyone. Let's do it again. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. Shoulders stack on the wrist, knees tap to the mat. As you exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, lower down. Inhale through your cobra or up dog, tops of the feet to the mat. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Draw it back. Good. Intuitive movements here. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, walk the feet to meet the hands, coming back into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Come on up. Nice big breath. Exhale, heart center this time. All right, sorry, Namaskar A. Inhale, arms come up. Lead with the breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step or hop to your low plank. Inhale forward through cobra, roll the shoulders down. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog, over the toes, heels down, hips high. A breath here. Let it go. And then inhale, take a peek between the hands. As you exhale, maybe you hop, maybe you walk, fold forward, top of the mat. Inhale into your flat back, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold, root to rise, come on up. Nice big breath. Open up, go back. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up, nice breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Bring it back, low plank, step or hop. Knees, chest, chin, always an option. Skipping is always an option. Up dog. Good, downward facing dog. Hips high, heels low. We'll take a breath through the nose. The breath is what regulates the body. Let it go. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step, hop, or float, fold forward. Nice feet. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come on up. Exhale, heart center. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back halfway. Take it back. Low plank. Step, hop, float, skip. Up dog as you inhale. Down dog brings you back into your exhale. So again, moving with the breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, take a peek. Look between the hands. As you exhale, step, hop, float, fold forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, root to rise. Come on up. Exhale, heart center. Last one. Maybe close the eyes. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step, hop, float, high, low. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, bring it back, down dog. A breath in through the nose. Let it go. All right, inhale, take a peek between the hands. Exhale, step, hop, float, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold, root to rise, come on up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, chair pose, sit down, Utkatasana. So weights in the heels, longest spine you can get. Sit the sit bones down, draw the hip points in the front, up. Draw your Mula Bandha, your bathroom muscles in. Soften the shoulders. Good, breathe. Relax your jaw, maybe smile. One more breath. Exhale, hinge, fold forward. Left hand stays under the face. Right hand's gonna come high. Start to rotate through the spine. Take that right arm, reach it up, 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 and then exhale, switch it out. Hand comes down, left hand up. There we go. Reach up, 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 twist, twist, stack. Exhale, both hands come down. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step, hop, float, high, low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Variation of sun salvi, I should say. Right leg comes high. Crescent lunge, bring it through. Back heel stays up, a little easier than warrior one in the beginning. Inhale, the arms come up. As you exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat. Take a flow, or if that's too intense, just step it back into down dog. So it can be a lot on the shoulders when we do a lot of chaturangas. So honor that space. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through crescent lunge, just connecting our movement with breath, vinyasa flow. As you exhale, bring the hands back towards the mat, high to low. Inhale through your up dog. Nice, guys. Exhale, down dog. Pick up the pace just a little. Inhale, look between the hands. Step, hop, float, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit down. Utkatasana. Good. Knit your ribs in, your intercostal muscles. One more breath. As you exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, chair pose, sit right back down. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step, hop, float, low plank. Inhale through cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg, inhale, come high. Exhale, bring it through, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms rise. As you exhale, you take low plank. So longer breaths, quicker movements. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, bringing it through, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant the hands, low plank. Keep exhaling, same breath. Inhale into cobra or up dog. Nice, guys. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, take a peek between the hands. As you exhale, step, hop, or float and fold it forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit down. Utkatasana. And then exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Perfect. Inhale, chair pose again. This time, draw the hands into heart center. Take a twist to the right. Either right will go both ways. All right, now drop your butt down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Pull the opposite hip back. Press the hands into one another. Can you stack the shoulders as well as the elbows and lengthen through the spine as you knit the ribs in? Good, one more breath. Perfect, guys. Inhale back through center. Stay in the practice. Exhale, draw it in, heart center. Even if you've identified it as being hard or challenging, can you break through that mental block and just stay in the practice? Drop your butt down. Pull that opposite hip back so your butt goes back into the center. Good, one more breath. Inhale back through center, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. There we go, there we go. See, it ends. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step, hop, float, low plank, and then you're gonna press back up into high plank. And then one more time, let's go low plank. And then high plank. Keep the integrity. So if you feel like you kind of lose the integrity of that pose, that's a sign that you might need your knees today, and that's okay. Right hand center, side plank. Using support and help when we identify that we need it. Super important. Draw the navel back towards the spine, knit the ribs and lift the hips up. Good, hand that's in the air. Let's bring it forward just so we get a nice little side body stretch here. One more breath. Inhale, lift and expand. Exhale, low plank. You can skip that, you know that. Side plank on the other side. In this life. Good, breathe. Hand that's in the air, let's bring it forward. Palm faces down, maybe gaze down, maybe gaze up. One more breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale through cobra, up dog. Let's pause here. So tops of the feet to the mat. Now, if that stresses the lower back, I want you to bend your arms. Let's drop the left hip, the left shoulder, gaze up and over the right. Keep expanding. And then back through center, other side. In this life. And then back through center, roll the shoulders down, open up through the chest, exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Let's take the left leg high. We're going to start on the left side today. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Shift forward, tap your left armpit. Maybe your left tricep. Gaze is forward. Good. Inhale high. Bend the leg. Try to tap your neighbor over on the right. So really exaggerate that. Perfect. Inhale, straighten the leg, square it off. Again, draw it in, knee to nose as you exhale. Shift forward, tap your opposite tricep. So it'll be the right tricep. Stay strong in that left arm. Straighten that arm as much as you can. Good. Inhale high. Let's bring it through crescent lunge. Whoa, whoa. All right, so neutralize your spine here. All of you guys know this. Draw the ribs in, sit bones down, hip points up. Let's water wheel the arms. Right arm forward, left arm comes back. We naturally kind of shift the torso forward. Can you lengthen through the back leg? And then start to lengthen through the spine as you squeeze the inner thighs together. Good. Exalt the warrior. Back hand, back leg, opening up through that right side body. Good, and then let's take a twist. So hands can come to heart center, that right elbow hooks to the outside of that front knee. And then once you're in it, start to lengthen through the back leg. That's gonna stabilize your pose, create a little more balance throughout it. Good. Whoa, whoa. Inhale, back up through crescent lunge, arms come up. Exhale, let's open warrior two. Back heel comes down. Check out your front knee, make sure it's in line with the pinky side blade of the foot. Good, back arm just as important as the front arm. They're strong and expanding opposite direction. Reverse the warrior, back hand, back leg. Straighten the front leg, go back a little more, keep reaching. And then side angle, forearm comes to the thigh, or the hand starts to slide down towards your ankle or maybe the block or your mat. So use that as leverage, press your knee out. Haven't bend your front leg, yeah. Push your hips forward. Good, hand that's in the air, bring it forward. Good, one more breath. And then we'll take Skandasana towards the back wall. So bend that back leg, drop the hips down. Good, just pause here. So you can be on the heel of the front foot, or some of you guys can bring the sole of the foot down. I can't do that. All right, one more breath here. Walk the hands towards the back, frame the back foot, the right foot, so you're facing the back of the mat. And then standing split, launch over that front leg as the back leg lifts. Breathe. So notice where your breath is. When we lose our breath, we've lost our focus, right? So breathe. One more breath. And then tap that foot that's in the air down for pyramid pose, about 2-3 feet behind you. Good, root through the back heel, even if it's not touching the mat, it's okay. Pull your front hip back, which is your right hip. Good, squeeze those inner thighs together. If you feel pretty balanced, maybe you can interlace the hands behind you. Start to open up through the chest, the shoulders, lengthening through the heart, guiding with the heart. One more breath. Release the hands. Left hand's gonna stay, right hand comes up for revolved triangle. So hips pretty much stay where they are. Shoot that front hip back, breathe. Yeah, nice, Shane. And then both hands come down, walk it out, wide-legged forward fold, and walk your hands over to the left. Slightly pigeon the toes in, the heels will pop out. Maybe you shorten your stance. There's inversion play here if you want that. If not, let's crisscross the arms and grab opposite legs. It doesn't matter where you're grabbing on the legs. And then you can kind of feel some opposition happening, right? You can pull the legs towards one another as you root through the pinky side blades or the outer blades of the legs. Hug your elbows in, Kevin, and bring your hands out a little more forward. Good, breathe. If you have the arms crisscrossed, let's switch into the other side. So the opposite arm will come in front. And then see if you can shift a little more forward into the toes. We've got 2 more breaths. One more breath. Release the hands, release your inversion. Take Skandasana towards the front. So the front left leg will bend. Good, pause here. So first kind of progression of this is we drop onto the heel. Maybe you're there today, maybe you're not, but we have something to work towards. Try to sit the butt down and then try to sit up tall with the chest. Draw the Mula Bandha in, and if you fall, it's pretty close, not that big of a deal. One more breath. Release the hands out in front of you, walk it towards the front, standing split over the left leg. Back leg comes off the mat. Couple breaths here. Lots of variations you can take. We're gonna do this a few times, so you'll have times to add on if you need to. One more breath. And then exhale, fold forward at the top. Inhale, flat back lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit down, Utkatasana. Come up high on the balls of the feet. So listen, there's always options. This is just suggesting. Lower the butt down to meet the heels. So you're in somewhat of a squat. I don't want to call it a yogi squat. Now you can stay there. Notice the ankles want apart. Keep squeezing those ankles together. Or you can drop the knees all the way down to the mat and start to stretch your toes a little more. So notice the discomfort that might come in when you get into toe stretch, and notice your reaction and then try to negate it. Come back to the breath, try to surrender, try to relax. Close the eyes, just take 2 breaths. One more breath. Everyone's knees are down. Release the tops of the feet, come into camel pose, Ustrasana. So lift up, hands come to the small of the back, or you're reaching back for the heels. Imagine you have a block between your legs that you're trying to squeeze. Just brings a little more, I like to say, integrity into the pose. Draw the navel back towards the spine, slight engagement of the booty. Good. Neck in line with the spine. Let's not let it fall back. Good. One more breath. And then take it into closed leg child's pose or take it into rabbit. So for rabbit, you reach behind, you grab the heels, and you just start to lift the hips up, excuse me. Breathe. Oh, one more breath. And go ahead and release rabbit back into child's pose. Bring the hands out in front of us, downward facing dog. Probably have to walk the feet back a little bit. And then come up high on the tippy toes. Drop the heels over to the left. Inhale high on the tippy toes. Drop the heels over to the right. Good. Inhale high on the tippy toes. Release the heels down. Take the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose, hips stay high. You round through the spine, try to kiss the knee. Inhale high. Right knee towards that right armpit or tricep. Think plank pose. The butt drops down, the shoulders stack. Good. Inhale high. Again, knee to nose. Inhale up. Right knee opposite tricep. It's the left tricep. Stay strong in that right arm. It's the foundation. Yes. Inhale up. Bring it through. Anjane, crescent lunge, high lunge. So take a breath or two to find your feet, to ground your feet, to stabilize the pose. Okay, back heels up. Breathe. Make sure your front knee is stacked. Water wheel the arm, left arm forward, right arm back. So again, just notice if you went forward. Try to take that tendency up, but lunge a little deeper in the front leg and then lengthen the back leg so you're squeezing those inner thighs together. Exalt the warrior, backhand drops down, opening up. And then take your twist, left elbow outside of that front right knee. Once you feel balanced, straighten the back leg as much as you can. Press the palms into one another, open up through the chest. One more breath. Inhale, arms come back overhead. As you exhale, open warrior two. Front knee, make sure it's in line with the pinky side blade of the feet. Arms are strong and extended opposite direction. Reverse the warrior, backhand, back leg. Straighten the front leg, straighten that arm that's in the air, go back a little more. And then side angle, forearm comes to the thigh or the hand comes down. Bending through that front leg. Good, hand that's in the air, let's draw it forward, palm faces down, ribs knitted in, gaze is up or down. One more breath. And then moving through warrior two, but Skandasana towards the back wall. So bend your back leg. Drop down. This time we're going to go into a bind if it's in the practice. If not, just stay where you are. Left arm reaches in front of the left shin. The right arm will start to come up or reach behind, open up. Good. So feel the desire to go forward and take it back. One more breath. Release the bind. Hands come back through heart center. Walk it towards the back so you can frame the back foot. You're facing the back of the mat. Warrior three this time. It's a little bit more challenging than your standing split. To come up, it's a lot on that quadricep, on the glutes. Breathe. Flex the foot that's in the air. Think of a line of energy from the heel to the crown of the head. And then slide up dog chest, but knit your ribs in. Strong foundation in the core. Stabilizes the lower back. Let's open up Ardha Chandasana, half moon. Left hand reaches down, right arm comes up high. We stack and open. So think of stacking those hips. If you feel like you're falling back, this leg might be falling back. Cock it a little more forward. But if you have a bind, take a bind. You have one more breath. And then both hands to the mat, standing split. Couple breaths here. So if you want to grab this standing ankle, the ankle that's in the air, if you want to hop up into a handstand, you choose. Two more breaths. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One more breath. All right, moving into revolve, half moon, right hand stays. The leg lowers slightly, but don't forget about it. Don't let it dump down to the floor. Keep it in line with the butt, lengthen through the spine and revolve. One more breath. And then pyramid pose. Drop that back foot about 3 feet behind you. Both hands to the mat, both feet to the mat. Take a breath here. If you want to interlace the hands, feel free. Maybe you switch up the grip. And then even if you want to go a little further, maybe you Superman, start to dive forward as the back leg lifts off. It's in between warrior three and standing split. One more breath. Release both feet and hands back to the mat. Walk it out, wide-legged forward fold. This time, hands come to the hips. Flat back, come up and stop halfway so the chest is parallel to the earth. Shift a little more forward into the toes so you open up through the hamstrings. Take a breath. As you exhale, come all the way into a goddess pose. Tuck the heels in, reach the arms out. So press the elbows back so you're opening through the chest, but knit the ribs in. Press through the pinky side blades so the knees are pressing out. Get into the adductors, inside leg muscles. Good. Drop down a little lower. Let's pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Mula Bandha in. 2, 1. Right heel lifts up. Breathe. Maybe you have to close the eyes and find that inner strength and inner power. Release that heel, lift the opposite heel. Release that heel, lift both heels. Take a breath. One more. Exhale, fold forward, release the heels. Then take a breath, inhale. And exhale. And then Skandasana towards the front. So bend that right leg. We'll take our bind here if it's in the practice. If not, just work Skandasana. It's working hips, hamstrings, ankle flexibility. So just be mindful and honor your space. Don't judge yourself. Don't compare yourself. That noise. One more breath. Release the bind back through heart center. Walk the hands, frame the front foot, warrior three. Launching forward, take your time, find your breath. And if you move with integrity, right? Move with awareness, move slowly with purpose. You're setting yourself up for success. When we rush, when we go carelessly through life, it's when we fall, right? It's important to pick yourself back up no matter what. Breathe, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. One more breath. Let's release the left hand down, revolve half moon, because we didn't do that on the first side. All right, so keep that heel in line with your butt. It tends to drop. See if you can lift it up a little more. Squeeze those inner thighs together. All right, standing split first. Fold over that front leg, lift the back leg. Some of you guys handstand. Some of you grab the ankle that you're standing on. Some of you grab the ankle that was in the air. You choose and commit to that space. 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. 1 more breath. Open up, half moon, Ardha Chandasana. Right hand stays, left hand opens. Think of stacking your hips, like almost like triangle pose. And then if you feel yourself kind of falling to the pinky side blade, keep pressing that big toe mound down. If you bound, bind. 1 more breath. All right, and to even it out, we have to come back into revolve half moon. Because I forgot it on the other side. So, or the first time around. Left hand comes down, come back right into it. I know it's a lot on the hip. Breathe. 1 more breath. Fold forward at the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up, come up. Nice big breath. Exhale, heart center. And it went like, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Step, hop, float, high, low. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, down dog, where we pause. We take dolphin. We take child's pose. What do you need right now? Take that. We're not here again to be our neighbor or to do what our neighbor's doing, but we're here just to practice what we need. So we got to go beyond the physical practice. We got to go inward. We got to ask ourselves, what is it that we need? Good. If you're in dolphin, walk the feet a little closer. Really press the hands away from those forearms, or press the mat away from the forearms, excuse me. 2 more breaths. One more breath. We'll all tap our knees to the mat, come up for camel, Ustrasana, round 2. So ideally knees are hip distance apart. We don't really want them wider. We start to dump in the lower back, which negates any sort of back strengthening and creates back issues, right? So knees under hips, draw the energy up and in, press the hips forward, lift the heart up, support yourself with the hands or grab the heels. And then once you're in the position, can you squeeze those inner thighs together and feel the difference of that? It's hard to maintain and hold. Neck stays in line with the spine. Make sure you can swallow, talk, breathe, sing. One more breath. Slowly come up, sit down, take your closed leg child's pose. That's our last camel. If you want to take rabbit, take rabbit. 3 breaths. Two breaths. One more breath. So release rabbit, bring the arms out in front, separate your knees and slither forward for puppy pose. Someone here? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, your hair looks so good. You're welcome. Sorry. One more breath. All right, slither all the way forward onto the stomach. We're going to come into Sphinx, which you're on your elbows. Some of you can progress into seal, but let's start with Sphinx. Let's bring our feet about mat distance apart. There's still a rooting here, right? Root the feet into the mat and then just start to lift up through the chest. So the elbows or forearms are on the earth. So regression, draw the shoulder blades down and away from the ears, knit the ribs in. And then if you want to go further, start to straighten those arms without allowing the neck to collapse, right? The shoulders and the ears. We want to create that long neck. Good. Draw your belly in. Can you close the eyes and just try to maintain some grace through this? Not tensing, not resisting, but just honoring it. And if that isn't available, you went too far. So learning that kind of balance. 2 more breaths. Nice focus, guys. 1 more breath. And just slowly lower down. Right? Bring either ear to the mat and let the arms come next to the body. Just take a pause. And bring the opposite ear to the mat. To keep you satisfied. All right, we'll bring our hands under the shoulders, press back through child's pose into downward facing dog. So curl the toes, lift the hips, press the heels down. Let's take a breath here, in through the nose, out through the nose. All right, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Last flow before our yin. Inhale high. Left knee, left tricep, shift forward. You can honor some arm balance if you want. If not, we're holding for 3. Breathe. 2, keep that knee lifting up. For 1, good. Inhale high. Bend the leg, drop the foot, lift the knee. Maybe you flip the dog. Maybe you stay right here in just the expansion of the hip. Good. Root to rise. Press those heels, lift up through the hips. 1 more breath. Bring it back. 3-legged down dog. Left leg comes up. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Shift forward, tap your right tricep. You can take side curl or we're going into fallen triangle. Straighten that leg out, right arm comes up. You can hover the leg. You can make it more intense if you'd like. Good. Nice, Kevin. Bring it back. 3-legged down dog, left leg high, push-up option. And bring it through crescent lunge. Same flow, 1 breath movement. So it's a little bit quicker. Take a breath. As you exhale, water wheel the arms. Inhale, exalt the warrior, back hand back down. Exhale, take a twist. Right elbow hooks to the left knee, or the hand can come to the inside of the foot. That's all right. Good. Inhale, root to rise, come back up. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, straighten that front leg, go back. Inhale, side angle, bend the front leg, forearm to thigh, or hand comes down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, Skandasana towards the back wall. Bend the back leg. Take a breath, inhale. As you exhale, frame the back foot, launch into warrior three. Inhale, you rise. Draw the belly in. Open up, half moon. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. One more inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, revolve your half moon. Left hand down, right hand high. Breathe into that booty. I know it burns. Both hands to the mat, standing split. You've got this, guys. Deep inhale. And exhale, stay. One more inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose. Release the foot down. Full breath here, in through the nose. Exhale. Inhale, walk it out, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita, 2 breaths. Do what you want with the arms, maybe interlace, maybe crisscross. Maybe walk the hands through. One more breath. All right, deep inhale. As you exhale, Skandasana towards the front. Somebody else. Take a breath. Walk the hands towards the front, frame the front foot, move into warrior three. As you exhale, lift that back leg up. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, half moon, left hand drops. Stack the hips, full breath here through the nose. Exhale. And revolve, half moon, hand that's come down. Inhale, hand that's in the air comes down. Exhale, lengthen into the pose. Take one more inhale. Exhale, standing split, fold over the front leg, lift the back leg, full breath here, in through the nose. Exhale, fold forward, top of the mat. Nice job, guys. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, not too bad. Exhale, fold, root to rise, inhale up, nice big breath. Exhale, heart center, says the girl not doing it. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Step, hop, float to your low plank. Add your push-ups if you want them and need them. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Mr. Miyagi. One more breath. All right, last little push, guys, and then we got yin. So that's our motivation. Inhale, right leg high. You got it. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Right knee, right tricep, where we hold or we fly for 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Bend the leg, drop the foot, lift the knee, flip it if you want, or just stay there and try to tap your neighbor over to the left. Inhale, lift. And then bring it back, 3-legged down dog, however you want to get there. We'll wait till we're together. Okay, inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, opposite tricep, left tricep, side crow, or fallen triangle. Come on into it. Back through 3-legged down dog. All right, here's the fun part. Bring it through, crescent lunge. All right, inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, water wheel the arms. Inhale, exhaust. Exhale, take your twist. Full breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale, arms come back up overhead. As you exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Go back a little more. Deep inhale, open. Exhale, side angle, forearm to thigh, or hand comes down. Full breath here, in through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale, Skandasana towards the back wall. Bend that back leg, drop the hips down. Take a full breath, inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands back to center, walk it towards the back of the mat. Take an inhale and come into warrior three. Exhale, lengthen in the pose. Inhale, half moon, left hand down, stack the hips open. One more inhale. Exhale, revolve, half moon, hand that's in the air comes down, level it off. Exhale, lengthen in the pose. Inhale. Exhale, standing split, fold over that front leg, lift the back leg. Take a breath, inhale through the nose. As you exhale, pyramid pose, release that foot down. Take a full breath, inhale. Exhale. Walk it out, prasarita, interlace the hands behind the back for a breath. Wide-legged forward fold, sorry. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, we'll release the hands, Skandasana towards the front, drop down. Take a breath. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, frame that front foot, square it off. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, lengthen in the pose. Inhale, half moon, open up. Exhale, pause. Inhale, revolve, half moon, square it off. Breathe as you exhale, lengthen. Deep inhale. Exhale, standing split. Full breath here, in through the nose. Exhale, fold forward. Awesome job, guys. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, full. Root to rise, last flow. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Last time to get it out of you. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step, hop, float, high, low. We'll meet in down dog. Now I got a belly ache. All right, left leg high. Bring it through for dragon pose. First yin. So we know we're here for minimum 10 breaths. Maybe the back knee comes down. Maybe you stretch the back quad like you did at the beginning of class. Maybe the back knee stays up. What do you need out of this pose? Hip, hamstring, psoas, quadricep. And then once you find the space of the pose, settle into that. Try to commit, even if it gets really uncomfortable. Can you breathe through that and start to break through that mind barrier? It's really just a thought. Right? It's a thought, this is uncomfortable. It's a thought, this is hard. And if we feed that thought, we react. If we can learn just to witness and observe the thought without the reaction, we start to break through some of these mental blocks. 5 more breaths. Relax the shoulders, relax your jaw. 3. 2. Very good. One more breath. So let's bring our hands back to the mat. Heel toe the foot in and take your half monkey, your half split. So you'll just straighten the front leg. You can either pop onto the heel or you can keep the toes down. But lead with the heart. So let the heart reach down towards the shin. And it's okay to bow your chin and kind of tuck the head. Couple of breaths here. Just working that front hamstring. 2 more. One more. All right, come into splits. We'll just start to shift forward with that straight leg. The back leg will go as straight as you can. No judgment. Both legs can be extremely bent. Both legs can be straight. You can sit on blocks. You can support yourself with your hands. Lots of variations. And then once you're there again, relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Can you close the eyes? Kind of focus on that third eye. Find that inner strength. 3 more. Two. The word asana literally means it's not like a sport where you're trying to compete. A regular practice can generate health so that we one more breath here. Make your way into pigeon, whatever variation you want. The easiest variation obviously is just to bend that front leg. But if you take it on your back, make it there. When we master prana, we conquer death. This song has a lot of good little gems in it if you listen to it. So once you're there, it explains the whole practice of yoga. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, your forehead. Come into breath, breath, breath. Prana, prana, prana. Again, remember, we're practicing becoming the observer. We're just witnessing what's happening in the mind without getting involved. Believe it or not, that takes a really intense state of awareness. Because we got to become aware as soon as we get lost in thought. I say 88% of our thoughts are the same cycle of thoughts, the same patterns day after day. 88%. It's a huge percentage. So by practicing dharana or concentration or deep state of awareness, we can start to break up that monotony, that habitual way of being. Start to dive into the self-practice, the self-examination, which is one of the larger benefits of yoga.
Ancient science designed to liberate the mind.
Take 5 more breaths here. 4. 3. 2. Stay with it. Complete your last breath. Full cycle. Inhale. Exhale. So we'll come out however you need to. We'll migrate into dragon on the other side. So however you want to get there. Roughly again 10 breaths. Find your space. You're just going to breathe into it. In and out of the nose. Softening with each exhale. Or surrendering with each exhale. Notice the resistance we create. All stemming from the stories in our mind. This has nothing to do with the side that we just did. It's a completely new experience. Allow it to be that without clouding it with thought. There's 5 classifications in the mind. Illusion, delusion. Bringing our past into the now, thinking it's going to be the same. Imagination is another one. Dream state is another one. And then accurate knowledge, so truth. It's hard to get to the truth until we have observed enough so we can identify the illusions or the delusions, right? The stories. So about 4 more breaths. 3. 2. One more breath. Let's bring our hands back to our mat. We'll heel toe the foot in, half split, where we just straighten the front leg. Again, just guide with the heart. We guide with the heart so we can lengthen through the spine versus rounding and collapsing our shoulders. Try to lengthen. Good. Just about 4 breaths. You're crazy, breathe.
Hope you're not lonely without me.
2.
When you want more than you have, you think you need.
1 more breath here.
When you think more than you want,
Your thoughts begin to bleed. And then slowly migrate, shifts, full splits. You start to shift forward as you straighten that leg.
have more than you think.
You need more space. Relax to the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the face. Breathe. Each exhale, feel yourself surrender a little more, let go a little more. 3 more.
Crazy and
2.
hope you're not lonely without me.
Stay with it. 1 more breath. Make your way into pigeon. So bring your knee out a little more towards you. Oh, I like this now. And then you're gonna roll. Yeah. And you can even take this and kind of like that block too. And breathe. Especially if this is intense, right? And you're feeling some stretching or some tension, breathe into that. Send the signal, I let go, I relax, I surrender, it's okay, I'm safe. And you'll start to notice a sense of lightness that will come through you. Prana, energy, breath. Acute sense of awareness, focus, concentration, dharana. There's 8 limbs to the practice. Way more than just physically showing up and moving the body. When you start to incorporate them and commingle them, we go deeper into the practice, which is deeper into yourself. When you go deeper into yourself, you start to heal. You start to evolve consciousness or expand consciousness. I watched a show on, I don't know, one of the streaming, Netflix, something like that. And it said the number 1 outcome, no matter what type of meditation you're doing, when done consistently, is kindness, compassion. So that's what you get from focusing the mind. Kindness and compassion first for yourself. Start to understand yourself a little bit more, the workings of why you are the way you are. And then you can start to make shifts. And when you're highly focused or highly conscious, present, we innately as human beings want to serve, we want to be kind, we want to give. It's at our truest nature. But we got to get through all the walls, the boundaries we've put up. And we do that by breath, by awareness, by getting out of the thought, the past, the future, the constantly trying to figure things out. So 3 more breaths, 4 more breaths. Take 1 more breath here. And As you come up, if there's any other poses you would like to do, feel free. Some options: straddle, frog, shoelace. If you want lower back, you can come back into that Sphinx pose. If you want shoulder stretch, you want waterfall. So lots of different poses that we can take. Choose which one you need. You can look around for inspiration if you need. If you feel good, sip of water, lie on your back, feet facing the purple wall behind you. There's a cold cloth for you. You're welcome. If you're taking a pose that requires two sides, come into the other side. We'll take 3 more breaths. 2. You're welcome. One more breath. Make your way into rest. Welcome. So although it's rest or corpse pose, there's still a practice involved of allowing yourself to be here. I know for many years, and I speak through experience, I just checked out on this. I was like, I'm done. I kind of washed my hands clean and waited for it to be over. But I'll tell you, my life, not just my practice, my life completely started to evolve and transform when I used this pose for what it's meant. To absorb everything you just did, and you have to do that with clear, conscious mind, present awareness. So maybe the practice for you is repeating something over and over again to give that mind its focal point. I am here, I am still, I am love, I am light, I am grateful, I am. Maybe you've evolved past that practice and you can just witness, you can just become the observer, the seer. Try not to fidget, try not to move, try not to be mindless, careless. Deep inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, side out, let it go. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. Next breath we'll hold. Inhale through the nose. Hold the breath. Take another sip of air in. Focus on that third eye. Deep desire, intention, bring it to your focus. And then open your mouth, sigh it out, let it go. Release anything blocking that. Do one more. Inhale. Inflate the belly, the lungs, the chest. Biggest breath you've taken today. Hold it. Take another sip in. Focus third eye. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Let it go. Let everything go in this moment in time. Relax the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyelids, the eye sockets, the cheeks, the tongue. Relax the neck and the shoulders, and the fingers, and toes, and everything in between. Just as we strive to protect and conserve Earth's energy resources, we can strive to protect and conserve our own. Become more aware of the impact of things, people, activities on you and your energy. What feeds you, charges you, what drains you, depletes you. As you grow and become more sensitive to how things feel, you naturally grow to dislike and be uncomfortable with whatever drains or negatively impacts your energy. Yes, some difficult, draining situations are inevitable, but we can learn to protect ourselves in those situations. Sometimes we need to let go of people, places, behaviors that don't work for us anymore, that drain, exhaust, and deplete us. Pay attention to the impact of certain people, places, behaviors, and events on your energy. Pay attention to how you feel when you eat certain foods, drink certain beverages, go certain places. Learn to listen to your body, your emotions, your heart. Be prepared to let go of some things and people along the way. Be gentle with yourself while you do. Simply learn to conserve your energy. It's a precious, valuable resource. So yoginis, yogis, thank you for practicing and allowing me to guide you this Friday morning. Take a moment just to thank our teachers, their teachers, for the practice of yoga. And always give yourself a pat on the back. A great big thank you for showing up and putting in the practice for you. The most important relationship we have on this planet is the one that we have with ourselves. Because everything, all relationships outside of that is just a reflection of what's within. So learn to honor, to love, to accept who you are right here, right now, and go into that space, go into the world and share that with all those that you meet. Be the change. Namaste.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome, Nancy.